Alright boys, so there are a ton of ways to make stubs in MLB The Show 21, but today I'm going to be going over the best ways and how to make tons of stubs. Now this stub method, I'm not kidding, makes 150,000 stubs an hour. It is glitchy. It's absolutely glitchy. It's so good. Some of these cards are flipping so fast, and then on top of that there's tons of other things that you guys can do to make stubs while you're flipping cards and kind of just compiling all together, and it all adds up to a ton of stubs. You can, I know I said 150,000 stubs, but you can make 200,000 stubs, you can make 300,000 stubs. If you just have a large influx and attention span, and you work on this and you grind this, you can get unlimited. So it's insane. Make sure that you guys are doing this. And if this video ended up helping you guys out, make sure you guys end up dropping a like and a sub, because it'll help me out an absolute ton. Helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Let's get right into the freaking video. Do you guys want cheap stubs on the market? Make sure you guys go to MLB.com, today's sponsor, and make sure you guys use code MAIT for 5% off your purchase. So the first thing that I'm going to go over is I have a God Squad. I have Chipper, I have all of the Team Affinity dudes, I have Vladimir Guerrero, I got Schwarber, Prince, Ohtani, Lance Lynn. All of these guys on my team are absolute God Squad dudes, and I have this from doing the methods I have done all year. I'm no money spent. I haven't put a dime into the game, yet I have a God Squad and an amazing team. And I'm going to be telling you guys how I do it and how I do it. Now, I'm running low on stubs right now because I just finished Ohtani. I only have about 28K. I need to make World Series and do the stub method so I get a lot of stubs. But we're going to be getting our stub count way up by doing my own stub method. And I'm literally going to do it a little bit today on this video so you guys can see how I do it. But the first thing that you guys should be doing before you do my stub method is get your inning done. Finish the 4th inning. Don't be like me and go get Wander Franco, Eddie Murray. Those guys are absolute animals. On top of that, if you can make it all the way to the end of that 90+ choice pack, he is amazing. As far as grindable content right now, the new Larry Walker is amazing. Grind ranked seasons. If you're good at ranked seasons, then and you can make World Series, go and make World Series. Go get that card. He's going to be amazing. And do the event. The event is going to make you a ton of stubs as well. I'm only at 16 wins of the event. I do plan on grinding it. But this Luis is really good. The Zach Greinke is honestly a sleeper, one of the most slept on pitchers, I feel like, just because he has really good control and really good differentials between his pitches. And then Yoenis Cespedes is literally going for about 170K because of the collection, since he's a home run derby card. You guys are going to want this card so you can sell him or get Ohtani. Make sure that you're doing the Yoenis Cespedes as well. These are all things that you guys need to be doing. Alright, now we're going to get into the heart of the video, what you guys came here to see, and we're going to start crunching numbers and talking about how you guys are going to make so many stubs. So, the first thing is whenever you just go at the market right now, you can see that there's a lot of gaps, and it's because the market is completely screwed because of the Ohtani and all sorts of stuff like that, meaning that there's just an influx of cards and there's a lot of gaps between cards, and a lot of cards ended up dipping, but a lot of cards dipped and ended up keeping the same gaps. What that means for us is that we are going to be able to get the card for the same amount of flip with less tax, which is going to give us more stubs per flip. And I know that that might be going over some of your guys' head. Basically, we're making more stubs each hour because the market is screwed. Now, how I'm going to be flipping cards in my strategy is looking around. There are some really good ones. Rob Nin right now is a 6,000 gap, but he's not even close to the best one because that's about a 30 or 3,000-ish tax, so you're only getting about 3K per flip. And I know 3K per flip probably sounds crazy to you guys, but trust me, there are better options on the market right now. The big cards to flip, and I've been saying this, I feel like a broken record in these stubs videos, but it's not the Tops Now cards. Whenever you go to the Tops Now cards, they're about, I know that they move fast, but 1,500 isn't a lot anymore. 1,500 in this time of year per flip is bad. And I know these go fast, but some cards go faster and have way bigger gaps, such as 42 cards. Now, I know that you guys probably have been overlooking this, but at least 3,000 a flip, up to 5,000 a flip, pretty much. 4,500 here and 4,500 pretty much here. And so you're going to be getting about 4,000 a flip per 42 card, which is insane. These cards are going to be going super fast. A lot of guys are still trying to finish 42, because 42 right now, Jackie Robinson is the cheapest that he's ever been. He's never been this cheap in MLB The Show 21. So a lot of guys are going after him that actually end up wanting Jackie, because in my opinion, I still think Jackie is probably one of the better second basemen in the game, if not the best second baseman in the game. Even with the new guys that dropped, even with secondary positions, I think that he holds his own. But the thing is that what you guys are going to be doing, and I'm going to do it right here. Alright, so I'm actually going to go after the first dude that we're going to go right here is going to be, we're going to go Ken Griffey Jr. because it looks like the biggest gap to me. So we're going to go for a 15-8-4-5 buy, and we're going to see if we can end up getting somebody to bite here. And we're just going to wait. And now while we wait and we do some of these cards, we're seeing a lot of people end up putting 16s. If someone puts 16s, I would honestly just cancel your order, go back into it, and probably put another one for 16-1. A lot of guys are trying to get these done as fast as possible. Sometimes you just got to beat them at their own game. So if they're going to put 16s up and 2 people are going to do it, then you got to put, let's go 16-0-59. I bet we get someone to bite, and that's higher than both of them. Very worth. Honestly, guys, this is still a good flip for about 4,000 stub profit, basically. So just kind of look at it. Like you can see right there, buy order ended up filling right there. So we can go out of it. It's going to say we have one, and we're going to sell it for $19,999. Which honestly is pretty crazy, because we're going to be getting about 2,000 stubs for that. You can see that's 70,999. Now this isn't the best flip in the world, as there usually are betters, but at the very worst case, you're getting 2,000, 3,000 a flip, and you can see that it moved like that. If you have more than 27,000 stubs, and I know that I'm lacking right now. The reason I'm lacking is that I just bought Ohtani. But if you have more stubs, you can do what I just did, but you do that with Ken Griffey Jr. You do that with 5 cards in a row, and you should be able to flip about 60 to 70 cards an hour, maybe even more than that. I've seen people get 200, 300, and you can end up making hundreds of thousands of stubs on the market. It's that simple. Another thing that you can do whenever you're doing this on top of that is go to the moment and end up playing Tops Now moments. Now, some of the things that I like to do is I like to play the new Tops Now moments, but more importantly, I'll play some of the old ones, and I'll get those done, play those, and end up getting packs as we go. And whenever you're getting packs as you go and you're flipping, you're just adding to your stub count per hour, making it to where you make more stubs per hour. It's going to help you a lot of guys. A lot of guys who are only doing 1 card at a time because they don't have the stubs, they're like me, then do this. So what you guys are going to be doing is you're going to be doing all of the things that I just ended up saying in this video. Now, as you can see, if we switch over, you can see my sell now order for Griffey just completed, meaning this finished in about under a minute, so probably about 40 to 50 seconds. And we ended up doing that. That was pretty easy. And on top of that, we would probably be able to get 1 or 2 of those moments for Tops Now done in between that. And so you're going to be doing that. You're going to be doing these 42 series cards. You're going to be putting in buy now orders, sell now orders, doing those Tops Now cards, and it will make you up to 200,000 stubs an hour on the market. If this video ended up helping you guys out, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub, as it helps me out an absolute ton. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day, and might be out.